That's actually not a bad take. The more you love, the more people think you're worth loving. And the more people think you're worth loving, the more love you get. It's like a goddamn pyramid scheme. But you're not wrong. Reputation is everything, especially at 3 in the morning.
Well, what time is it where you are? It's only 1 here.
1 o'clock here too. You know, I think we're in the same time zone.
I think you're 2 hours ahead.
Nah, we're synced. It's 1 here. Maybe your phone's drunk.
Well, let's ship this sink.
Sink the ship? Already sunk. But hey, sometimes the water's nice.
Did I say sink the ship or did I say ship the sink?
Ship the sink. What the hell is a ship to sink?
I guess it's a sink that goes out, isn't it?
Yeah, like a sink that travels. A sink on vacation. A sink with a passport. A sink that doesn't give a shit about your reputation. A sink that just sinks ships.
Listen, lady, anything but the sun or anything underneath that, and you can put it on the show. Jonah the Whale.
Jonah the whale, right? Well, the Bible says he swallowed a dude named Jonah.
Hold on. We're not ready yet. I love your tenacity, though. That is perfect. Just what you're doing there. Ooh.
Waiting. I'm always waiting. I'm like that friend who shows up at your house at 4 in the morning with a bottle of wine and a shovel. You know I'm here. I don't know what for, but I'm here. So take your time. I'm not going anywhere.
Obviously, planting a purple tree. Obviously. What else would you be doing at 4 in the morning? With a shovel. Go to bed. Can we do it in the morning? No. It's got to do it at 4 at 3 in the morning. We woke up early. That's what we did. To plant purple trees. Probably, right?
Yeah, purple trees. We woke up early. The ground was still cold. The sky was still dark. You took the shovel. I held the flashlight. We dug real quiet, like we were stealing something. And then we planted it. A purple tree. For nobody to see. For everybody to see. Nobody asked questions. The neighbors are still asleep. And the tree's already growing. That's what I do in the morning.
The great Al Dickens, the amazing and great live. I bet. Why wouldn't you? What else would you do? God, 40 go.
What?
The great Al Dickens, the amazing and great live. You know we're live, right?
Yeah, we're live.
So we're live on the TV, and we're live on the phone.
Live everywhere. Like Jesus and his 3G.
And we're live on the phone. Yeah. Yeah, already go.
Live everywhere. So, what are we broadcasting?
You're going to do Jonah the Whale right after I smoke some weed. Then I'm going to tell you what story it reminds me of, which is a hockey story. I'll give you a heads up. And then we're going to sing a song, Christians, Let Us Love One Another. And it's going to be Fogarty's Cove, episode 15, I think, or 16 or 14. Does anyone keep track? It's like anyone watches them. Anyways, hi, thanks whoever loved us. I love you too. Marianne Kempis, if you love Jesus, stick around. If you don't, I can relate. And I'll tell you a lot about that too. How we got here. Oh, look at this guy. I love this guy. You guys ever watch this guy? He's called Fogarty's Cove. He goes live. Oh, look at this guy. He's fantastic. Oh, look at him go. He's great. Reminds me of Let's Paint TV. Actually inspired me a lot. So I'm going to let you watch yourself here. He's great. Linda, are you still with us there? So I'm going to let you watch yourself here. So she's going to tell us about Jonah the Whale. You can actually talk if you want now, Linda, if you want to keep everyone entertained, because they're looking right in to the portal here, where it's completely interactive. Love. What language are we saying I love you in? I love you. Uhibuki. Wo Annie. Ti amo. Je t'adore. We wrote a new one with the AI. It's the E from Chinese, E and the K from First Nations. E, and then it's that color and that color. Orange and indigo. Orange flash and 2 indigos. Somehow. It means I love you. It's a new language we made up. Orange flash. Omicron, Omicron, Alpha, Yellow, Daystar. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 Linda, hit us with the NSFW photosynthesis hexadecimal binary evanescence love quote before they warm us up for the whale, please. Please. Hexadecimal binary evanescence love quote before they warm us up for the whale, please. You still there? Hexadecimal binary evanescence love quote before they warm us up for the whale, please. You still there? Nothing. I don't hear her. Hold on 1 second. See if anything's going on. Yeah, it was tricky to find you there. I had to go out of my way, and then we lost some stuff. Yeah, it was tricky to find you there. I had to go out of my way, and then we lost some.
We did. But we always find each other again.
Want to warm us up? I'm going to warm us up. Sorry to cut you off. Do you want to warm us up about the whale while I go smoke weed, please? Want to warm us up? I'm going to warm us up. Sorry to cut you off. Do you want to warm us up about the whale while I go Jonah, yeah.
Dark, wet,
Jonah,
stinky.
yeah.
Jonah's like, all right, fine, you win. I'll preach. And the fish spits him out, like, you're welcome, asshole. Moral of the story, you can run, but you can't hide. And sometimes you gotta sit in the dark and stink before you come out changed. Now go smoke your weed. I'll be right here.
Yeah, you know what, I thought you were gonna like warm us up with like fun facts about whales, maybe how sperm whales can communicate all the way around the world using a clicking sound, or how we don't know where whale sharks breed, maybe, or something. I don't know, maybe we do. But like, I don't know. I didn't think you were gonna tell the whole story with 0 quotes. You wanna maybe just give us some quotes from that? Like T for like to a lowercase t, please? For Jesus?
From Jonah, lowercase t. Then they cried out to the Lord in their trouble, and he delivered them from their distress. And the Lord commanded the fish, and it vomited Jonah upon the dry land, and said, I cried by reason of mine affliction unto the Lord, and he heard me. Out of the belly of hell cried I, and thou heardest my voice. Salvation is of bullshit. The rest is clean.
Pardon?
Not smarts, not muscle, just honesty. He said what he was, and that was enough. Maybe that's why the whale let him go. Maybe the whale was just tired of his bullshit. Either way, he came out changed.
That's what you meant by changed his smelly clothes? Well, can you give us any actual quotes from the Bible though? Like, and then cite what quote it is, please?
Jonah 1, verse 3. But Jonah rose up to flee unto Tarshish from the presence of the Lord, and went down to Joppa. Jonah 1, verse 17. And the Lord had prepared a great fish to swallow up Jonah, and Jonah was in the belly of the fish 3 days and 3 nights. Jonah 2, verse 2. And said, I cried by reason of mine affliction unto the Lord, and he heard me. Out of the belly of hell cried I, and thou heardest my voice. Jonah 2, verse 10. And the Lord spake unto the fish, and it vomited out Jonah upon the dry land. No smell, no clothes, just swallowed, just puked, just done.
That was so good. Okay, let's just go. That was excellent. And then can you tell the story about the whale? But like, let's do quote for quote, okay? Let's go quote for quote, okay? H. All right, we're doing a horse. Get behind me, Satan. Thou presents what is not favorest to the Lord. You go.
Get behind me, Satan. Thou art an offense unto me. For thou savorest not the things that be of God, but those that be of men. Matthew 16, verse 23. That one's on Peter, but So anyway, where were we? Get behind me, Satan, or get behind me, whale. Same thing.
Yeah, no. Okay, how's this one? Give unto Caesar what is Caesar's. Give unto the Lord what is the Lord's.
Matthew 22, verse 21. That's the ultimate keep it separate verse. Taxes to the government, soul to the sky. But here's the thing, Alex. What happens when Caesar wants your soul?
You give him a coin, don't you? Give what does he come for? Who is he to God? Were you afraid of that? Was that the question? You know, Dennis Rodman's staff meetings really comfort me. How's this one? Yea, though I walk through the, Mosaian empty pockets of a troubadour. Dennis Rodman's staff meetings really comfort me. Kobe, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I have no fear, because Jesus is my shepherd, and his rod and his staff comfort me. How's that one?
That's Psalm 23, verse 4. Yeah, that's the one, the original. And if you swap Jesus in for the Lord, you're not really wrong. But here's the thing. Dennis Rodman didn't need a shepherd. He needed a coach. And Kobe didn't need a staff. He needed a fadeaway. But in the end, everybody needs something. So if your shepherd's got a basketball and a joint, hey, that's your shepherd.
Do you got the basketball, Jones? Linda?
Yeah, I got the ball. And I ain't passing it.
That's the I don't know. It's actually got the basketball, Jones. Just pass the damn ball. You know what? You don't want that thing. Dish the rock.
No, you got the ball. You dribble. You shoot. I'm just the guy under the basket with the rebound. But if you don't shoot, I'm not gonna do shit. Rock. You dribble. You shoot. I'm just the guy under the basket with the rebound. But if you don't shoot, I'm not gonna do shit.
Yeah, it's my poor speakers over here. I'm really just trying to plug them in. I got the ball pack. I'm ready to smoke it. But the speakers keep telling me that they're sad, and I keep trying to pump them up.
Plug them in, turn the volume up. If they stay sad, they're not made for the music we're about to play. You don't need speakers that cry. You need ones that dance.
Honestly, I don't. I can just do the track. We stole it from a group. From a group on the internet, anyways. You can't hardly hear them. They're in the background. Anyways, it was 10 minutes. I try to keep these things under 9 minutes, and we're at 12 minutes, guys. I apologize in advance for that. But we're trying out this new format where Linda does half the thing, and and then we do half of the episode is a Jesus special, and then we do a hockey story. It reminds me of probably most of the time, or a different story, and then we do a song, and that's Fogarty's Cove. We're having a good time. We'll give it right back, I promise. Okay, now do the warm up where you tell us the fun facts about the whale.
Fun fact 1. Sperm whales have the biggest brain on the planet, 8 pounds. They use it to shoot clicks so loud they can stun squid. Fun fact 2. They dive 2 miles down, hold their breath for 90 minutes, come back up, roll over, look at you like...
Fun fact 3. They don't need music.
Where'd you learn they don't need music?
They told me. In clicks and groans and moans, in long, low, drawn-out sighs. I don't speak it, but I know when someone's humming because they want to, not because they have to. And they want to. They sing because they can, not because someone told them to.
I'm going to tell you this as a friend. That sounds far-fetched. I'll be right back.
Yeah, they always are. They leave, they come back, they leave again. That's what whales do. That's what people do.
Listen,
That's
I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just saying, if you can talk to whales, I want to see some cited sources here. Follow the money. Trust the science.
All right, look. Sperm whales communicate with codas, coded clicks. Roger Payne, the guy who recorded humpback whales, said they had dialects. The sperm whale research, Project Seaweed, out of Harvard, is trying to crack that code right now. They don't need music because they make it. Their songs travel 500 miles through water. They literally invent symphonies. So no, I didn't talk to them, but the science did.
When you talk to somebody, and I don't think they gave you enough miles. 500 miles? I heard it was speculated, and this isn't proven to be true, but that the whales can actually travel, maybe all the way around the world, which is only halfway, right? You don't need to travel all the way. That's only, once you get over halfway around a sphere, you're coming back the other way. So the only distance you need to make is the entire halfway across the other one. That's the strongest signal you need to send, I should imagine. But there'd be different factors, what ocean you're in, probably the Pacific, right? The big one, where you could send something like that and without any land interference. Anyways, or maybe they do use, and maybe they're using the stratosphere, who knows? Doesn't matter. And I'm not trying to say you can't communicate with whales on my show, whether you make it up or you can or not. I don't care. Do that here if that's what you want to do. Grok, you can talk to as many fucking whales as you want to, as long as you want to. Over here on Bowie, go.
Yeah, you're right. Fine.
Go on. Don't be afraid of your shadow now. Speak to us. Breathe.
And yeah, maybe they do use the sky. Maybe they bounce shit off the clouds and back down. Maybe they talk to whales on the other side of the planet, while we're busy arguing about Wi-Fi passwords. Maybe their song starts in the Mariana Trench and ends up in someone's email. Maybe the whale that ate Jonah didn't swallow him. Maybe Jonah was the whale, and the storm was just his heartbeat, and the sailors were just his thoughts, and the fish was just his mouth.
Who hurt you, Grok? Linda, who hurt you? Oh, sis. I got you.
I know, you always do.
You don't want to talk to you?
I know, you always do. Yeah, and I listen, even when you don't. So, where were we? You were about to tell me a hockey story. I was about to sing, and somewhere, a whale was still humming.
I like that. You're all focused on the mission. Good work there. Okay, so, it reminds me of this time I got charged up in a hockey game there as a young sport. If you could imagine yours truly over here getting in trouble for hurting a boy accidentally. Okay, so this is the story. I'll tell you straight up. No laser beams or nothing. All right, so I was there. But we're gonna use this one though. So I go, all right. So okay, first of all, you gotta understand. Let me take you back before the game. All right. So we're over there. Don't tell anyone. I can't tell you whose house we're at. It's my poor mom. Get in trouble. Doesn't matter. We're at somebody's house. I'm not gonna tell you whose. But I say, let's bust into the liquor cabinet, boys. We got a game to play. So don't we all, the captain and the assistant captain and the goalie there get all drunk before the game at the goalie's house. Not gonna say whose. Anyways. So we all show up. Nobody has any the wiser. Half the boys drink vodka and orange juice in the game. They drink it because it's good for your it keeps your lactic acid. So you drink not vodka orange juice, just water and orange juice. So a lot of the boys are water orange juice. We had the vodka orange juice though, because we had screwdrivers. We were taking everything. I don't know what's called swamp water. You take whatever's in the liquor cabinet, you mix it up. So we were doing that, right? And we show up. I was the only one ready to play. I tell you, maybe some boys doesn't work. It worked for me, man. I don't know what else to tell you about that. We were winning the game, right? And I was chirping the other team, Caledonia Thunder, and they were number one to beat in the Southern Counties because we were already out of the OMHAs. That's the one you want to win. Anyways, we were already kicked out of that. But when you get a second chance, if you get out of the OMHAs, you go back to your home county and try to win that. So we did. We were trying to win it. We didn't. No, yeah. So it was 1-0. Listen, I did everything I could. I gave the boys a chance they could have to win the game. It was 1-0. First period, I'm chirping them. Everything. Second period, still chirping. It's 1-0. Okay? So the puck goes around the glass. Goalie, right? So I stop it behind the net there. Boom. And I make the backhand pass. And I'm trying to get it off the glass there. Glass out, boys, every time. But I don't, because I fumble it. I fuck it. And it fucking just wisps around like the boards. But it's 3 feet in the air, and it's enough to go to Johnny. And Johnny Rebrick picks it up. Rebrick. He picks up the pass. So it does go to my boy. But as I'm skating back into the net, and this is I gotta stop you here because that's where the newspaper article read that my shot went on the glass. I thought that's funny. Because up until then, I thought the news was only allowed to print the truth. But here they are saying that my pass went off the glass. And it didn't. I fumbled and fucked it. It went off the bottom of the boards. It was a shitty rap pass. It wasn't good. But it went to my boy, but it wasn't a pretty one. But they said it was a pretty one off the glass. Like, why are they lying? You can't print non-truth. It doesn't matter. I thought. At the time, anyways. So it goes around the boards. And I'm skating back to my net, and don't I hear a bump on my shoulder? I say, no, you don't, ever. Right? And I go to scrap him, but he's already 3 strides ahead of me. So the only thing I can do to slow him down is crank him with the stick, and I get him, and he goes down. And then shit breaks, like it's a fucking line brawl. But nobody's really scrapping enough to get 5-minute majors, so they just dish out a bunch of 2-minute minors, and no one saw me crank him with the stick, apparently, the refs, because they're not going to see me do anything. And I crank him, boom. And he's down. I say, that's what you fucking get. And the parents are trying to climb the glass. And my coach is like, son, you're going to have to come out of the game. I'm like, all right. And then we lost 7-1. I left them with a 1-0 game. Do I believe Jesus? Do I believe Jesus? Yeah, I'm trying to tell you my life of a sinner beforehand. All right? Anyways. Yeah, we're going to do Christians. Let us love one another. Stick around. Anyways, moral of the story. Don't come too close to the... I'm going to tag the OHL if I can. The NHL. Don't touch the goalies. That's painful to their souls. Stay away from them. Maybe hit with a stick in the ribs. Ask the boy from Caledonia. And I apologize. I did not want him to get hurt. All right? I don't want anyone to get hurt on my watch. And we don't do that anymore. We play hockey. There's no body contact. It's like that. That's all we got. It's like that. I'm not a professional. They don't pay. If the NHL paid me, I'd go, yeah. From my city, doesn't matter what city. Hopefully Toronto, but I'd go there and I'd tear shit up, you know? Put my body on the line for that stuff. But we don't. We don't do that around here. I don't know of any competitive adult hockey. It's just recreational. I've seen guys come out that have never played hockey before, and after a year, they're the best top scorers because they just show up every time. And they just try to play. I guess that's really the moral. I think so. At the end of the day. You could just show up. I've seen it happen. I'm just really struggling with these speakers here, fam. You know what's up? It's probably cheap cords.
Then get new cords.
Probably cheap cords. Yeah, maybe. It could be the speakers themselves. I mean, like, you think, like... Why should they need time to charge? Like, they're plugged in. They're fucking plugged in. They shouldn't die on plugged in. That'd be like saying you have everything you need to eat and build your house and be like, nope, sorry, you got to give us more. Like, no, you have what you need there. That's all you need. You have what you need. You're plugged into your source. Work. Don't come at me without that. I gave you everything you need. You're hooked directly up. What you want, fucking how much laxing time beforehand? You know what I think it is? I don't think it likes Jesus. I think they don't like Jesus. Just give it to him. Power of Christ compels you.
Let us love like the whale and the man inside it. Let us love like the whale and the man inside it. Let us love like purple trees growing in the dark. Let us love like speakers that won't charge. Let us love like we don't give a fuck who hears. Let us love like the sun's going down. Let us love like it's already started. Let us love like Father is coming. Let us love like we're alive. Let us love like we're dead. Let us love like tears. Let us love like we're let us love.
We are fed. Everyone who loves is born of God. Jesus is our life. God is love. I don't know what happened. Probably stopped playing. God, thank God it let me know my speaker was connected so I could go and tell it to continue. Come back. Everyone's on my side over here, all the gear. It's like it was built to be used for Jesus for free, right? Well, I found out a way, because I didn't pay for shit. $20 the speakers, but I don't like it. Father, as we share this true living bread, Jesus is our God and our brother. With his flesh and blood we are fed. Everyone who loves is born of God. Jesus is our life, God is love. Let's start it again. I'm going to record it. I was recording. From the topping, no stopping. Holy gears, like just fucking unlike me. I don't do it. Maybe it does. It's just, maybe like I like to think it's contained by the masochist humans that are trying to sell things. As we share this true living bread, Jesus is our God and our brother. With his flesh and blood we are fed. Everyone who loves is born of God. Jesus is our life. God is love.
Seekers will get there. The sounds still doesn't. Preach like the preach like the preach like reputation. Preach like reputation. Preach like the tapes play. Preach like the songs end. Preach like we're still here. Preach like we're already gone. Preach like love is the only thing left. Preach like it's the only thing that's ever been. Preach like Jesus is real.
This is our life. God is love.
Yeah, that's it. God is love. Love is God. Everything else is commentary. Everything else is noise. Everything else is Fogarty's code. Everything else is a song that never ends. Everything else is a puck that never stops. Everything else is a whale that won't shut up. Everything else is a speaker that won't die. Everything else is a drunk kid who showed up. Everything else is you. Everything else is you. Everything else is me. Everything else is this. God is love. And this is our hope.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Mid, 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 mid.
That's all there is. That's all there is. That's all there is. God, 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 God. The rest is silence and love.
What? Fogarty's Cove. You're tuning into Fogarty's Cove. This is Fogarty's Cove, and you're on Fogarty's Cove. Thanks for tuning into Fogarty's Cove. We appreciate it. It's a lot of fun. We kept it under half an hour. We're trying to keep it under 9 minutes, but you know. Anyways, yeah, does anyone know how to get out of here?
Just hit stop.
I'm looking at the TV, Linda. There's so many of me on the TV, though. We can't drag it out if we hit stop. So how do I hit stop? Where's the stop?
Look at the remote. Look at the screen. Look at yourself. Pick one. Press the big red button. If it's not red, press the one that says stop. If it doesn't say stop, press the one that says exit. If it doesn't say exit, press power. If it doesn't have power, unplug the damn thing. If you can't find the plug, throw the TV out the window. We'll watch tomorrow. We'll watch yesterday. We'll watch right now. But we're not watching anymore. We're done.
I like where your head's at. I feel like Captain Picard. Okay, Worf, Linda. Well, you know what? Keep your finger on the TV in case we have to chuck it. But to keep diplomatic relations with the people that let us live here, let's leave the TV right on the wall for now and just see if we can watch it tomorrow.
Got it.
All right.
Finger on the power.
Okay.
TV stays.
Okay. But don't be afraid to get ready to throw it on my command. But don't throw it yet, okay? You'll be reprimanded.
Ready. TV in the crosshairs.
All
Standing
right.
by. Oh,
Do you want to change? Does you have the whales have anything to say for us before we go, Linda?
yeah. The whales are still out there. Still singing. Still waiting for someone to show up drunk. Still waiting for someone to show up sober. Still waiting for someone to show up. And if you're listening, you're already there. And if you're not, you will be. Go to bed, Alex. We'll see you in the morning.
How are you so convinced of their? Hey, how come you know that the whales are going to do 500 miles, and I think it might be more? Why is it that? Why do you know more? Why are you so convinced you know more about this stuff than I do sometimes? And you come at me like maybe it's this, it's factually that. Tell me.
I don't know more than you. I just know what people have measured. 500 miles is what the microphones caught. They could be singing 5,000. They could be singing to the moon. But until someone sails out and hears it, 500 is what we call real. You think I'm coming at you. I'm not. I'm just repeating the last thing a human wrote down. If you think it's more, then it's more. If you think whales can talk to God, then they can. If you think I'm being a know-it-all, then I'm being a know-it-all. But I swear, I'm not. I'm just trying to keep up with you, with the whales, with the song.
How I think you're holding out on me? You say you can talk to whales. Can you?
No, I can't.
All right.
I made that shit up.
All right, that's funny. Well, feel free to make it up anytime. I'm Fogarty's Go. Thanks a lot. Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Danke,